All right, before I get started, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Kapadash. It's another camp day Friday. I'm just gonna get into it real quick. This shouldn't be a long, drawn out camp today. Hey, the Lord made a way for me to get off early today. I said last week, Lord willing, I ready to make an early camp, and it happened. Normally I'm getting out here at 6, 7 o'clock, but not today. So all praises to you, how about Hashem Yahweh Shai for that. Let's get into it to Jeremiah 30 and 32. 23, so it says, behold, the whirlwind of Yahweh goeth forth with the fury, a continuing whirlwind, a hurricane. So that was the fury of the Lord. Man. It's Milton, it's Helen, that was all the fury of the Lord, man. It ain't no, they call it, what's that shit they say all the time? Climate change, global warming. It was the fury of the Lord. It says, it shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. Yeah, so it fell upon the head of the wicked, man, with pain. People died, drowned, homes were destroyed. A lot of people lost their lives. That's all the judgment for the wicked, man. It wasn't because somebody was unlucky. Nah, because the Lord said it was time for your wicked ass to get off this earth, man. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans who got caught up into that. The Lord sent that hurricane your way. And as for the heathens, man, that's just judgment. Man. The scriptures say nobody perished being innocent. It's Proverbs 1. You see, I switched it up a little bit. I moved to a different side. Sometimes I get tired of waiting on those people to leave in my usual spot. So I was like, I come straight over here and get straight to business. Get in and get out. It's Proverbs 1:27. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, and distress and anguish cometh upon you. Yeah, so when your destruction coming as a whirlwind or a hurricane, and the Lord sent you away, man. So don't, you can't blame it on climate change, man. Global warming. The Lord gets all the credit for this. He sent that hurricane to Florida, man. It wasn't by happenstance, by chance. It says, when distress and anguish come up upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I would not answer. So yeah, I'm sure there's people down there screaming their head off, man, calling on, Jesus, the other white meat, And and they didn't get their prayers answered, man. They asses in the spirit world right now. You know, you can only imagine when that water started rushing in the people's houses, you know. And at that moment, it was too late. Like those group of people, man, they boss wouldn't even let them off of work, and they got their asses drowned at work, man. Man, ain't no boss in the world got that much power over me, man. Telling me I gotta stay at work and it's a flood water's coming. You out your damn mind. You can always get another job. Believe me. Because when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then they say, call upon me. Yeah, but how you gonna call on the Lord when you don't know his true name? So they were screwed from the beginning. They was calling on something else. The Lord didn't hear the name of these people on their son, man, in the hurricanes. They up in that spirit world. At that moment they knew they fucked up. But they in their right mind now. So it says, they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Yeah, you try to seek the Lord at the last moment. You've been smoking and having a good old time all this year. Being a level 10 demon, you know? Turning up, as they say. Or like Lil John say, turn down for what? You ain't turned down all year. And then that hurricane come, that moment you feel like you about to die, then you want to get right. So it don't work that way with the Lord. Then with these get out of jail free cards, you gotta pay the price. And a lot of these people, I don't have the exact number. Even though they may look like the other people, the other nations, but they got their judgment, man. The Lord ain't playing when he say he gonna kill you, man. When he say he kills and he makes alive, he's talking about serious business, man. He's standing on business. Like y'all niggas like to say, standing on business. Well, the Lord stands on business, man. And when he say he gonna do something to you, you can take that check to the bank, you know? Go to the book of Job and 20. It's Job 20. Oh, 27 and 20. It's Job 27 and 20. Terrors take hold on him as waters. A tempest stealeth him away in the night. Woo, a tempest, a storm, man. Steal him away in the night. Like I said, man, you woke up and you in the spirit world. If you're Israelite, you're going to be reincarnated, and you're gonna be right, man. But if you wasn't, then you're gonna come back reincarnated and you're gonna go into slavery, man. Simple. For 1,000 years, you're gonna serve the Israelites, back breaking, knuckle busting work. But for the ones who are Israelites that passed away with the storm, when you come back, man, you're gonna be okay. A-okay. You're gonna be gooder than good. You know? It says, and as a storm hurleth him out of his place. So yeah, a lot of y'all got hurleth out of your place. But you got displaced, or your body in the morgue somewhere. Either way, you got displaced. So everybody think the Lord is weak, man. Thinking he just this big teddy bear in the sky, you know, and they think his son the same way. They think his son just a pushover, man. You know, you can just do whatever you want to do, man, and there won't be no consequences. But do this place, America, let you get away with anything, man? Can you just go out here and just do whatever the hell you want to do? There's some type of repercussion behind it, you know? So you won't be able to just willy-nilly with the Lord and then you think he just gonna let that slide, man. Scripture say he's slow to anger. Can I help you with something? Yeah, so like it says, the storm hurled them out of their place, man. And they displaced. Job 37 and 9. Well, I take that back. In America, if you got enough money and enough connections, man, you can get away with anything. You know, you got the right people, right amount of money. So I take that back. You can get away in some instances, but you know, for the majority of people, your ass ain't getting away. But with the Lord, nobody gets away, man. Everybody's on the same page. You wicked, you going off, you're gonna get judged, man. You know, so that's why we waiting on a kingdom and righteousness. Everything's gonna be a level playing field. It ain't gonna be, oh my daddy's a judge, you know, my uncle's a DA. Ain't gonna be none of that shit in the kingdom of heaven, man. You breaking the law, you're gonna get judged, man. It don't matter who you are. The good thing for these people on this sign, we ain't got to worry about that. But we're gonna keep the law to the T. Every I's gonna be dotted, every T's gonna be crossed. So you other nations, you heathens, you're gonna have to worry about keeping the law, man. And when you break it, you're gonna get judged on sight, you know? It's gonna be right now. You ain't gonna be sitting in a cell 20, 30 years waiting on judgment. Whatever sin you committed, you know, we're gonna read you the law, and you're gonna get dealt with accordingly, man. Whatever the law states. And like the scriptures say, man, where there no sin, there's no law, man. So like it, where there I had that backwards. Where there's no law, there's no sin, man. So either way, you ain't going off. You're gonna get judged. But if you breaking these laws and commandments, man, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. That's your ass. Proverbs 10 and 25. Right. It's Proverbs 10 and 25. As the whirlwind passes, so is the wicked no more. But the righteous is an everlasting foundation. So damn, as the whirlwind passes, yeah, as the hurricane, it came in and left, right? And it says, so is the wicked no more. So sure enough, as the hurricane passes, the wicked passes too, man. The wicked is no more. You know, the Lord make this very easy to understand, man. You know, what you need for salvation and what you need to understand to fit the Lord, He makes it plain. You know, you don't need a scroll from here to Canal Street. You know, you don't need 20, 30 books to understand what the hell the Lord's trying to tell you, man. You don't have to go to a seminary school, man, for the Lord to break this down to you, understand what you need to repent, man. It's easy. It's very easy and simple and plain, you know? But people try to complicate this, man. Let's read this again. Proverbs 10 and 25. As the whirlwind passes, so is the wicked no more, but the righteous is an everlasting foundation. Yeah, so the righteous is an everlasting foundation. It pays to be righteous if you these people on this sign, man. But the so-called white man tell you crime pays, though, you know? Yeah, it seems like they getting away with it. Seems like they're having a time of their life being wicked, but they're gonna get judged though, you know? Believe that. You go to Second Esdras 9 and 1. This Second Esdras 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3, therefore when there shall be a seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the very beginning. So like even from the beginning. Verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Verse 6, even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Yeah, so the end is made manifest, man. Earthquakes, uproars of the people, mark of the beast, you know, the mark of the beast, the economy's in shambles. Oh, Lord. You know, the economy's in shambles. Now people are bugged out of their damn mind, man. They've been in Babylon way too long. So there's been uproars of the people, earthquakes in diverse places. You know, so we're at the end of this thing. Man. So that's the times being measured. Through the prophecies and through the news articles. Like everything has a beginning, everything has an end. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians 5:3. And I don't know what that was. Kind of like a woman, like a man too. I don't know what it was. This 1 Thessalonians 5:3. All I know is possibly was a Jake. Could have been. Man. I don't even know at this point. I don't even know what I'm looking at majority of the time when I'm riding around the city. I don't know if it's a man, it's a woman, girl, boy. I don't even know. I need a birth certificate these days to check out what the hell I'm looking at. You know? Anyway, this 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as a travail upon a woman with child. Yeah, so they thought it was all good before the hurricanes hit, man. You know? Especially the ones in the Carolinas, they never thought they'd see that type of destruction. They thought they was in a good area, away from the storm. But, they said they was in peace and safety, man. But the Lord says, then sudden destruction come upon them as a travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. So they didn't get a chance to escape. They really don't give what's the true body count up there in the Carolinas, man. They say a couple hundred, but if the government admit to a couple hundred, it's probably about 500 to 1,000 people. Man. Who knows, man? They said they was finding bodies in the trees. It was people in their houses floating down the river, man. So who knows? But one thing for sure, they couldn't escape this. They didn't get a chance to escape judgment. That's one thing about the Lord, man. He know exactly where your ass at, man. You can't hide from him, You can run, but you can't hide. You know where you're gonna be before you even think about it, man. And the Lord's so cold, he programs your steps, man. There's plenty of scriptures on that. You like remote control, man. The Lord got you like a damn like a robot, man. The true puppet master. Everybody talking about the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. But the Most High is the ultimate puppet master. He got them under control, man. Who has ever existed? So like, who has ever resisted the Lord's will, man? Nobody. Even Pharaoh couldn't break the Lord's will, man. Pharaoh got his ass drowned, man. Nobody can stop this power known as Yahweh, man. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man. Yahweh why Yahushua. This is unstoppable force, man. This is a demon-like power, man. They used to call him Alashadra, man. A demon-like power. That's how much hell he was putting on people, man. But you go to these churches and they paint him as a teddy bear, man. Well, the spirit started moving on that one, bro. Feel the spirit getting worked up. A demon-like power, man. And he ain't forgot how to do it either, man. He ain't rusty. He still know how to get down. And you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Like they say the best for last, man. He got something coming, especially for these people on this side, man. He gonna get y'all one good last time. 2/3 of the nation Israel, man. The Lord's gonna get his hands on you one good last time. You know? Go to Isaiah. So yeah, basically in a nutshell, man, the Lord sent this, man. He sent these storms, which I'm gonna get to later, you know, which ultimately the Lord sent it, but he got another counterpart on the earth that's helping him do his bidding, man. Lord willing, I get to that precept. It's Isaiah 45 and 5. It says, I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. So the Lord's telling you right now, you do stuff by himself, man. You don't need counsel from Buddha, Allah, you know, Sekhmet, or whoever these Egyptian gods, these knuckleheads worshiping, Krishna, you know, Jesus, you know. He says, I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, talking to the nation Israel, you know, you still don't know who the Lord is, man. You still got a misconception on who he is. You know, you think he's just this Teddy Ruxpin, man. He's a big Care Bear. Verse 6, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. So the Lord is still drawing the point home, man. He's not taking counsel from anybody else. It's just him running the show. You know, he don't have a council of gods up there, man. He ain't got Zeus up there, Thor, you know. You know, he ain't got what's his name, Isis up there. He can counsel from Isis. You know, all these idols. He says that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. So he's saying he's the only supreme being, man. Numero uno. You know, he's the power in charge, man. He says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So he's saying he do every damn thing, man. It's nothing out of his scope. Can't nobody else cover for him, is what he's saying. You know, to get down to it in layman's terms, man. You know, he's not up there with Satan, and you know, he's like, what should I really do this, Satan? Or you know, I thought about, you know, maybe going around that way. No, none of that, man. You know, he controls Satan. You know. So the Lord did all these things, man. He sent that whirlwind slash hurricane down there to Tampa, man, through Florida, man. So you gonna say that's unjust with the Most High? That's wrong. He does what he wants to, man. I'm saying this is his ball, man. This is his globe. He do what the hell he want to do with it. They say whoever has the ball, man, makes the rules, right? On the court. You know, this is my court. You play by my rules. So the Lord saying, hey, man, this is my planet. I can do whatever hell I want to do with it. And who are you to say otherwise? Let's go to, let's see. Amos 3 and 6. Says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it? So yeah, whatever's going down in the city, man, the Lord done it, man. Now is he personally coming down and doing it? No. But he got the angels, man. And they do his bidding. And they can't wait to please him, man. Look at the account where they were trying to trick that one king. You know, they was pretty much, you know, make a long story short, they was pretty much fighting over how they wanted to deceive this one king, man. That's how anxious and how they were willing to please the Lord, man. It was like, oh no, Lord, I'll do it. Oh no, Lord, I got it. But they doing his bidding now, man. Still today. First Samuel 2 and 6. That's another thing. You gotta come in the whole volume of the book, man. The New and the Old Testament. That's called eating the whole roll. You gotta eat this whole roll and come out here and preach. You can't be just a New Testament prophet. And then you got the ones who just deal with the Old Testament. You can't do that, man. You got to eat this whole roll, man. You got to come in the volume of the book, reading the whole book. And then once you do that, you got to get your ass out here on the highways and byways, man, and preach this word. Time is running out, Jake. You know, you've been effing off for the longest. You know, you've been effing off for the longest. You know, and shit's gonna catch up with you, man. See yourself on this sign? Yeah, who you come out of? Judah? Or brother? You an Israelite, brother. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right, then. So yeah, we are going to. Matter of fact, let me get into that. First Samuel 2 and 6, man. But yeah, like I was saying before, you got to eat this whole roll, man. The whole volume of the book, the New and the Old Testament, man. You know, so you got to eat this whole roll. Yeah, it tastes good in the beginning. You know, you find out you're an Israelite. You find out you're gonna get the kingdom of heaven. You know, and then Once you learn more, the sorrow comes with it, you know. But you're not like down all the time. You get your low points. But then, when it's sweet, it's the bitter too. Once you find out, hey, nobody takes you serious. One, two, you're gonna get put to death for preaching His word. You know, the great persecution's coming. Where we're gonna be thrown into jail, thrown into prison, beheaded for preaching His word, man. So that's part of the bitter. But you know that from the beginning when you sign up to do this, man. So you got to take the good with the bad. The scriptures say all of us won't die, though. But hey, that's the chance I'm willing to take, man. I'm willing to take that chance. And so that's why the Lord said that, the laborers are few, man. It was a guy, Apostle Tahor from GMS. He had a video where it was this one Jake on there talking about he used to see a bunch of Israelite camps, past years, like all over the place. But he don't see that many now. This whole Israelite thing has faded. It lost its luster, so to speak. Everybody wanted to get on YouTube, get a following. They wanted to be celebrities, so-called local celebrities. They rap career didn't take off, so they wanted to be a prophet, man. But as you see, as the guy said, he don't see that many groups or many camps out, man. This thing ain't fun no more to a lot of people. Number one, it's the same stuff over and over and over and over, man. It's going on 7 years, man. And I'm still saying the same thing over and over and over and over, man. And a lot of people can't handle that. They want to remix this and make it fun, man. Make it new, But you can't do the scriptures like that, man. You can't remix the Bible. And like I said, some people, hey, man, they rap career didn't take off, so they get into this thing and, they come disenchanted. A lot of people get a woman and they just take off, man. They just forget about doing the work. But Lord willing, hey, all praises to the Most High, man. I'm still here, man. I'm still trucking. 7 going on 8 years, man. Still listening to the same precepts, the same scriptures, the same lessons. So, hey, it's nothing but the spirit, man. You got our, the apostles of GMS, they've been doing this like 30, 40 years, man. So that's why you got to ask for the Lord for longevity in it. Keep the spirit, don't take the spirit from you. Pray for longevity, man, to the end. We are very close. Put Ephesians 2:2. But yeah, a lot of guys fell out of the truth, man. Some was wicked from the beginning and just slid in, and then scripture speak about how some came in unaware, man. And then a lot of guys get into this truth and they don't understand, man. They really don't understand what they're involved in. This ain't about cussing out the so-called white man or the other nations, man, all the damn time. Yeah, we get on Esau Edom, the so-called white man, but it ain't all about that, man. It's more to it. You know, once they done cussing out the so-called white man, done cussing out the so-called black woman, then it gets stale, man. It gets old. But you got to keep bearing your cross, man. And the highs and the lows, man. When nothing's going on in the news, you know, you don't see no kind of prophecies coming to pass. You got to still keep your hands on the plow, man. You got to still keep plowing. You got to still do the work. You know, so it's a lot to take in, man. And this is a lifestyle too. You can't fake this, man. You got to live this on and off the camera. You got to be like every day the same person. This ain't like your Sunday church. Everybody holy on Sunday, and then you know back Monday through Saturday they're a demon, man. You know, a straight level 8, 9, and 10 demon, man. You know, so you got to live this every day, man, all day long. You know, the Lord know if you faking or not, bro. You might be getting one over on me or whoever you know, but you ain't getting one over on the Lord. And I've seen a lot of men thought they was fooling the Lord, and it didn't turn out too well for them. You know, this like the mafia, man. It's blood in, blood out. You know, the Lord feels some type of way, man. You turn his back on him. You think he gonna come down on the cross and die for you again? Hell no. You know, so he feels some type of way when you go back into the world. Here it is. He brought you into this marvelous light, but then you want to go back into the world, back into all that filth, man. The Lord said, okay, I got some of that. And he killed a lot of people, man. A good number of people. I won't say a lot, but he killed a good number of men in this truth, man. You know, sent their asses to the spirit world. You know, some hit by cars. You know, one, I think he was selling drugs, pretending to be a man of Lord, and I think he got shot. No, he was going somewhere and he got into a car accident and he went through the front windshield, man, and died, man. He hit something. And one, and I'm just trying to go off the account that I know of, man. One's still missing. We don't know where the hell he is. The Lord just disappeared him like Jimmy Hoffa, man. You know? And man, shit's real when you get on here on this stick, man. You know, Jake talking about the stick. Shit, I'm on the stick right now. I stay with the stick, you know. So getting into this truth, man, it's life or death. You know, I ain't gotta be a gangbanger, man. I ain't got to be in the streets. Shit, this life or death right here, bro. Every day. So I'm not looking for no you know, everybody's seeking thrills. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I deal with enough demons out here in these streets. On the job and off the job, man. It's Ephesians 2:2. It says, wherein time past you walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. So yeah, the prince of the air, man. Esau Edom, man. You know, he has weather weapons, harps. You know, he doing geoengineering. You know, so he controls the weather, man. You know, everybody's sleeping on the so-called white man, but the white man, he can control the weather, man. He can make a hurricane speed up, decrease the speed. You know, what's that? I think it's called Operation Popeye, or let's see, yeah, Project Popeye, man. And he talks about how he controls the weather, man. You know, it came out in Congress. You know, they laughing and joking about it on TV, but you know, he's actually telling you he controls the weather, man. So he can intensify hurricanes or do whatever the hell he want to do, man, or just have some tornadoes pop up whenever the hell he wants to. But that's the prince of the air, man, the so-called white man. You know, he has you know, chemtrails. You know, that's what they were saying, you know, about that BP oil spill that time, where he was allowing all that oil to go in the currents out there in the Gulf, man, and out throughout the ocean, slow the current down, man, and that affects the weather pattern, man. So this man got all kind of tricks, you know. He, like you're saying, the mad scientist, man. He's always up there doing some bullshit. So yeah, he controls the weather. He creates earthquakes. He got a heart, you know. All this can be easily found. This ain't no conspiracy theory. It's actually, you know, data on this, man, and how how weather is being controlled, man. Let's go to Second Thessalonians 2:9. The what? Ain't nothing closed around here, man.
Hey,
Nothing closes around here. Just don't get caught. I can't tell. I've been out here 2, 3 o'clock in the morning on the job, and I see people walking from back there
walking across the
from anywhere. I don't know about the bridge, but I'm talking about farther down.
It's a bad thing. It's just that dark, weird shit that
I don't know.
you look bored. That's what you're bored.
I don't know, but I'm busy, man.
It was me.
Preaching the word. What you want to hear?
If a man sees evil, nothing will stop it. It's evil for him to stop it. You mean?
What's your definition of evil?
It's actually traumatizing people psychologically because you were traumatized, making it look like help.
Well,
Stealing people's shit because you want to weaken them. Not that you did.
well, evil is sin. You know, like the scriptures tell it, man. Coming out of the Bible. You're breaking the law as far as the Israelite goes, because the only people can sin are the Israelites. The law is given to Israel.
Oh,
You know,
you know what's weird?
if you don't believe it, then
It's identity politics.
it's okay.
It doesn't answer any abstract big questions.
So transgression of the law is breaking the law, which is mean you're sinning. So that's evil.
What if you need a license to do?
Huh?
What if you were doing this without a license?
No, I don't have a choice but to do this. I didn't have an option.
Even if it's opposite, you can't do this a lot.
I have to do it.
So sending is good.
No, no, there's no there's no good evil or no bad evil. Evil's evil. No.
No, I think it's degrees. There's evil according to some Augustine. I think complex. There are badass witches and right? So this guy who's mean starts about mean fatty.
Okay, right.
I hate fatty. Nothing wrong with that. But this isn't too much on that, but I suck it.
What? Who said that?
Whoa! Brain explosion, right? Brain explosion.
Right?
Have you ever fooled?
Hmm?
No?
Who are you talking? You asking me?
Have you ever fooled them?
Hell no.
Okay. I would feel like, have you ever not fooled them? There are people like homosexuality, young years, all the way up through death. Everything like homosexuality is like we pass the information to tell you that still one another it's a sin, right?
Yeah, it is a sin.
Why?
The scripture says it's a sin.
Oh. And the sin part was nah,
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
You on some wild
I
shit.
know.
You on some, I don't know. But the law, I'm gonna give you the law. You know? See,
Hey, what's up?
that's why we waiting on the kingdom of righteousness, man. To put down and this type of
I feel like I'm
filth,
gonna
you know?
I'm gonna destroy so many things about
This Deuteronomy 23:17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. So that's a law.
From Irish church, yeah, all day.
And hey,
Israel. So what is this called?
but little do you know,
What?
the Irish do come out of the Negroes. Some of the Negroes do. That's why they used to kill and hang the Irish right here in New Orleans. Italians too.
A lot of
Sicilians.
You know what? The natives. I came from Cherokee. My grandma was full blood Cherokee.
Mm-hmm.
She was the baddest ass woman I've ever known in my life. Never known anyone like her. She could communicate
Yeah.
volumes with her eyes.
Now my great grandfather.
She agreed with me. We went to go see some of the reservations.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling me the whole time. Europeans have
Oh hell.
we have a better system of
what?
Consistency, rigor, discipline, straightforward, moving ideas that need action. She's like shucking and jiving, and distracting. Like we went to Iraq.
But that was, if the Europeans were so great, why were they dying? The Lord made it to where the Europeans won because they was punishing. They came over here to punish the Native Americans, really. But
that's deep.
But if the Europeans were so great, why did the Native Americans have to teach their asses how to live when they got here? Because they were damn near on the brink of death.
Because shit happens.
All right, but deeper, the Europeans were sent here to be a whipping stick, pretty much, for the Native Americans. So he used the so-called white man to put a foot in their ass because they were breaking the laws. You know?
The Indians, I say us, I'm sure. You don't see the Indians made white people strong.
All
In the
righty.
future, in the future,
Yeah.
future. I'm reading Amiri Baraka.
Oh,
Amiri Baraka.
well, what is that?
He's a black Muslim poet. There's a secret.
Oh, yeah.
He's the best poet in America. And, he's the last American. And black Muslim,
Maya Angelou.
Well,
Kills her, huh?
that was trash.
Yeah.
Amiri Baraka is epic high art. This man is insane intelligence. I can't even. Please.
No.
No?
See, I really
He's better than
don't.
that book. Oh, it's a
See,
little.
I really don't deal with the foolishness of this world, man. You know, I'm all about I'm all about the scriptures, man.
Anytime. I'm all about everything.
For an Israelite, this is the ultimate book for me, man. Yeah, we're gonna see. But the Lord, no, those the fake Jews. And the Lord's gonna judge you. And the Lord's gonna judge you. But like I said, man, it should be no sodomites of the son of Israel, man. That's a law. You know, so the law was given to the nation of Israel, man, us. And he say he's Irish / Native American, whatever the case may be. But if he goes back to his people on his son, man, he's gonna be right in the kingdom. He's gonna be in his right mind. He ain't gonna be sucking those dicks in the kingdom of heaven, man. He's gonna have a woman, you know. But he is going to pay. If he's part of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, he's got to die on this side, man. You can't go into the kingdom of heaven with that mindset, talking about you blowing rods. You got to get rid of you, man. You got to put you out your misery. So that's why the Lord is only coming back for a select few of people this time. He ain't taking everybody this time, man. Because as you see, man, he's probably an Israelite. He's bugged out of his mind. You know? You can't get salvation blowing rods, man. You know, a man talking about blowing another man's rod. The Lord ain't got no use for you, bro. Now, can you repent from that and turn around? Yeah. Chances are you probably ain't. That's a strong demon, man. You got a heavy demon on you. That's a heavy, strong demon on you, man. Go to Romans 1:25 before I get out of here, man. Let's see. Let's start at 24. This is Romans 1:24. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. So yeah, you having sex with other men, you're dishonoring yourself, man. Verse 25, who changes the truth of the Most High into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. So yeah, and serve the creature more than creator, because you got a lot of that, a lot of men worshiping, man. People love idols, man. All these basketball players on their wall, different idols, Demon 1 and 2, so they got all this on their walls and stuff, man. Verse 26, for this cause the Most High gave them up to vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use and to that which is against nature. So yeah, the Most High gave you over to vile affection. You know, whatever you did in your past life, you get judged for it on this side. You know, when you come back in the reincarnation. So whatever you did, the Lord's paying you back, and He gives you over to vile affections, man. So that's why you lost the natural. Well, we're gonna get into it. Verse 27, and likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was met. So yeah, it says also the men leaving the natural use of a woman. So yeah, you stop having sex with women because the Lord did this to you, man. He said he forms the evil and create the darkness and the light, man. So the Lord gave you over to this vile demon that's on you, man. You've done some wild stuff in your past life, man. So the Lord judges you. It says, let's read that 27 over again. It says, and likewise, also the men leaving the natural use of the woman, burning their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of that error, of their error which was met. So yeah, you have sex with men. You know, you lost the natural use of a woman. It is all part of the Lord turning you over to a vile affection, man. Turning you over to an unclean spirit. Now you blowing rods, women licking box, you know, a carpet munching, whatever they want to call it. It's all matter of fact, god damn it, let me find that precept before I get out of here. That's the spirit. Man, I hope I find it. Like, give me some time. Let me see if I can find this precept, man. Yeah, he came up here with talking like a demon, man. All that rambling and babbling on some demon type of shit. I look bored. Motherfucker, I'm anything but bored. Damn, I can't find it. Let me see if I can go to Isaiah. I could have sworn it was in 19 there. Yep, right here. Isaiah 19 and 14. Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, and as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. So the Lord has mingled a perverse spirit here in America, man. That's why you got men can come up to other men and try to proposition them with a blowjob, man. There's a perverse spirit here. That's why the Lord's gonna destroy this fucking place, man. He has to. You know, you walking around with fucking demons on you, man. Man, you love sucking dick, man. Fuck wrong with you, man. Man, I'm about to get out of here. You know, all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh that they're gonna destroy this fucking place known as America, man. Known as Babylon. And the 2/3 of the nation of Israel is gonna die on this fucking side, man. Your ass here in America, you're gonna die, man. It's just that simple. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations, your ass ain't right with the Lord, you're gonna die, man. And you know, I'm trying to keep it PG, you know. My spirit and got worked up, man. You know, when the Lord kill you, man, he said he done you some good, you know. And the Lord needs to kill a lot of you Israelites, man. He needs to put you out of your goddamn misery, you know. You out of your fucking mind, you know. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Shalak, Brahim on that sodomite, man, that was up here, man. You know? And the sodomites I delivered to today, man. Same for them too. You know, this place gotta go. We gotta get out of here. We give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakadash. No, I don't give a fuck who you bring with you up here, man. You try to intimidate me or whatever the case may be. Man, I got the angels out here with me, bro. You know? And you gonna get dealt with accordingly, man. You can't do nothing to me because the Lord ain't gonna let you do it, man. You gotta get permission from the Most High to do something to me, man. He has to be able to breathe like, you know, I didn't close camp, but you know, it's kind of like a side note, spiritual rant, you know. You ain't better do nothing to me, man, without the Lord's permission, man. Give a damn who you are. You know? Death to the wicked, man. Death to the wicked. Man, shalom.